Hello, this is Uncharted 2. It is like the, I don't know, 3-year anniversary of our first LP.
Hey everybody!
And I was just thinking, we're hosted on blip.tv, and I've been looking
The
around and
finest
everybody's...
video host on the internet.
Yes, thank you Blip TV, gracious web host, video host. But I've been seeing people getting all these fancy pages, and we don't have one, and they just won't recognize our videos for being quality entertainment. Unlike people like Minecraft Chick and that guy that green screens himself in front of video games. So you know what? We're gonna do our own thing. I'm gonna green screen myself sometime in this video. I don't know where, but it's gonna be here.
What's going on? That's my blood. That's my blood. It's a lot of my blood. Oh, God.
So yeah, that's it for the intro.
That's really cool.
Yeah. This is the climbing tutorial, actually.
That looks almost as cool as Red Faction Armageddon coming soon, this June.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on, I gotta find my calculator. I need to figure out how much that sponsorship just got us.
Okay.
But, for Uncharted 2, they don't really add any new gameplay mechanics. They just took what Uncharted 1 had, and they just try to make everything better, and everything's way better.
That's really appreciated. That's a great way to make a sequel.
It's just everything, it's just the same, but way better. Climbing feels a lot better. It's smoother, and unlike the first game, it was just ledges, and you just jumped to every single ledge. But if the ledge is close enough, you can just hold in that direction, and you just climb across it.
That's cool. You seem to be going really slow. Is that just an injured thing?
Yeah, it's just because
okay.
he's injured. Yeah.
I get that it's building the tension, but I'm hoping for exciting, swinging action later in the game.
Yeah, he speeds up later. There's actually a lot of static camera angles that you can't really change, but they're never really annoying. I don't know, they seem
Good.
pretty well thought out and helpful for places like this.
I do like that he was beckoning with that scene for a second.
Uh-huh. You just press in a direction, you just hold his hands. Also, man, climbing on sheared metal, it's gonna need so many shots.
Frozen metal.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna have his fingers fall off by the end of this climb. Oh no.
Look at that background. Oh my god.
That draw distance is amazing. That's all rendered on the same scale.
Mm-hmm. Well, some of the mountains might just be really nice textures,
No.
I don't
You
know.
can walk east, and you'll go all
Full
the way
mountains.
up that mountain.
You can excavate those. You can fully destroy the environments, just like in Red Faction Armageddon. Also, this isn't a cutscene, you're still in control here. You still have to make the jump and everything.
I would probably think I'm in a cutscene and then just die and get confused.
Buy me a drink, sailor?
Harry Flynn? Hey! What the hell are you doing here?
I'm looking for you, mate.
Uh-oh. Should I be flattered or worried?
Maybe a bit of both. Come here. I've got a job for us.
Really?
The client is willing to part with a huge sum of cash if we acquire a certain object for him.
All right, I'm listening.
Now, you're not gonna like this.
Oh, no. No, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, you just hear me out for a second.
Flynn, we both know 2 people who were killed trying to lift something out of this
And
place.
one who made it out.
Yeah, barely.
I can't do this without you, Drake. You're the only one who's cracked it, and you know better than anyone it's a 2-person job.
No. 3, actually.
Right. And speak of the devil, here she comes now.
What?
Chloe Fraser.
Nate. Drake. Nathan. Drake.
Hello, Harry.
Chloe here's one of the best drivers in the business. She'll take good care of us.
I bet.
Right, look. I've got it all figured out. We go in through the sewer.
Loving it so far.
That puts us in the courtyard. From there, we scale up the wall, run across the rooftops, and just drop down into the exhibit hall. Bob's your uncle. And what is worth all this trouble, I hear you ask?
I didn't, but go ahead. But that's it. An oil lamp.
Yeah.
It's worthless. I don't get it.
Neither do we. That's why we tracked you down.
Well, it sounds like you're working for a nutcase. Some collector who's got too much time and money on his hands. And by the way, this is not worth any of it.
But there's more. How's your 13th century Latin, mate?
Where'd you get this?
Borrowed it from the files of the nutcase.
In Trebizond, we were set upon by thieves. Father, Maffeo, and I were robbed of our greatest treasures. This was written by Marco Polo.
Yes, that much we were able to work out.
Unfortunately, the rest of it's nonsense.
Hey, hold on. So that it should not fall into the wrong hands, I concealed my great sorrow in the unlikeliest place. The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
See what I mean? It's just gibberish.
He's talking about the lost fleet.
Yeah.
I know, someone want to fill me in?
Marco Polo leaves China with 600 passengers and 14 ships loaded down with treasure from Kublai Khan. And he lands in Persia a year and a half later with only 1 ship left and only 18 passengers. Now, he recorded every detail of his journey, but he never told what happened to all those ships and the passengers.
So somewhere out there are 13 ships loaded with the Emperor's treasure waiting to be found.
Yeah, and that is what your client is after. Hey, look at this lamp. It's covered in Mongolian script. It must have been a gift from Kublai Khan.
The light of the great Khan shelters the fate of the 13.
Marco Polo hid something inside this lamp. Something that pinpoints the site of the lost fleet.
So, we're dicking this guy over, right?
Damn straight.
Absolutely. You in then?
What the hell? I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
And somehow that led us here.
I just really wanted a genie. I fucked up this whole train to get a genie. But yes, this game's very pretty. Look at it. And treasures are back just like before. First game had 61, this game has 101.
Holy crap.
But for some reason my complete save file says I have 102. I don't know how that happened. But it did. I have 102
It's because
somehow.
your Uncle Bob works at Konami, and also Naughty Dog. This is so exciting. Trudging through snow.
Yep.
I like that they attempted to leave footprints in the snow.
It does vanish quite fast, yes.
Yeah.
The effect for trudging through snow is nice.
It,
but I
it
think
looks more like you're awake, like on a jet ski, than actually walking through snow.
Hmm.
You're making a whole band out of these Indian sculptures.
Of course it's locked. It's always locked.
There's one. The treasures in this game do get a lot more tricky. In the first game, they were just usually on the ground. This one's hidden behind this man. And they're not just all on the ground. You do
That
have
is
to
a
shoot
dick
them off.
move.
He's dead. He won't know.
No, but I mean, how are you supposed to find that? You're looking, you're exploring everything for shinies.
Mm-hmm.
You don't expect to have to shoot a corpse.
Karma's a
Yeah,
bitch.
well, sometimes, I don't know if it's a bug or not, but sometimes you can see it shining through the guy, and sometimes it can't. But yeah, I definitely didn't find that in my first playthrough. A lot of the treasures now have, like, secret areas built for them to be hidden in, instead of just, like, being in the, like, main areas.
I bet something really cool is going to be waiting at the top of this climb.
Guess what? It's a blown-up train.
I've already been in a blown-up train. I'm wrong.
And yeah, another treasure back over here.
Where is he stuffing those?
Well, he's bleeding out all over the place, so I'm sure some of his organs are just kind of hanging out of his stomach. So I'm sure there's some room to stuff him in there right now.
Okay, because it looks like he was putting it in the back of his shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
He lives.
tucked into.
He lives on treasure.
It's tucked into his holster strap.
Yes.
The end.
Not quite. Right here, though.
Credits roll. Uncharted 2, ladies and gentlemen, game of the year.
If I just wouldn't have tried to paint that last caboose red.
Hello. Well, so much for foreplay.
You mind telling me what the hell is going on?
You mean with Flynn?
Yeah, you might have warned me.
And missed the look on your face? Anyway, you haven't exactly made yourself easy to find.
Talk about making yourself easy.
Oh, you're not jealous. Let's not forget who walked out on whom. After all, you don't get to be jealous.
Wait a minute, Chloe.
If it makes you feel any better, my relationship with Flynn is strictly professional.
Really?
Mostly professional.
Oh,
When I figured out he was actually on to something, I thought you'd want to be in on the action.
so what's the plan?
Just like we said, we pull the heist, we find the ships, and we make off with the treasure.
With Flynn?
Mm-hmm.
And then?
And then we split the take 3 ways, and you and I just disappear. Together, this time.
I see.
Until then, he can't know about us.
He's gonna be pissed.
He's gonna be fine. Trust me.
Man, if there was a Ubisoft game coming out, we'd be getting a lot of cash for that.
I know. If only I could remember the name of that Assassin's Creed game coming out.
This is why Blip doesn't want us for their super special program.
I can't remember their names of their fucking sponsorships, that's why. Okay, look, Blip, there's a video game coming out, and I know you're gonna advertise it. And I just want to say, There's no better way to experience a video game than an Alienware gaming laptop played at a local cafe.
Yes. It makes you feel like you're in the game. To such a degree that you may embarrass yourself in public, but that's okay, because the experience is so strong.
Yes. This Alienware gaming laptop comes with haptic feedback so that your laptop rumbles just like a rumble pack. It's a little inconvenient, but it's so immersive you won't believe how amazing Duke Nukem Forever is. Coming out June 14th.
I sure hope Drake finds a hospital. Right there, he fell into a hospital.
Sure you're up for this? Feel a lot better if I had a gun. We won't need them. A little insurance, that's all.
Flynn, they're just museum guards. And we have their patrols all mapped out. Relax.
Relax. Relax. Have you ever been in a Turkish prison, mate? If we get caught, they will lock us up and throw away the sodding key. You do realize that, don't you?
Better than you do.
Well, you may fancy that kind of thing, but I don't. Can't afford to make any mistakes. Yeah, and we won't.
We're here.
This way. So what do we do if they switch the patrols?
Figure it out as we go.
We cannot fumble our way through this.
I don't fumble, I improvise.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm adaptable.
Adaptable.
You cocky bastard.
There. What did I tell you? That passage there is going to take us right under the museum.
You called it all right.
You need to have a little more faith in me, chum.
Okay, this one here is me.
All right, remember, that tower is our only way into the exhibit. But we can't even get close with those floodlights on.
We've gone over this.
Just make sure you cut the power by the time we reach the second courtyard.
The lights will be out. I'll have the van waiting at the rendezvous point. Just make sure you get your asses out of there in time.
Fair enough.
All right, enough chat. Let's do this.
Chloe. See you on the other side.
Looking forward to it.